You think you're ready for a Belgian Malinois? Think again. This is not your average dog. This is not a breed you get because you think they look cool or want protection. This is a lifestyle commitment, a challenge that will test your patience, discipline, and emotional resilience. Before you bring one into your home, you need to hear this. Because the truth is, most people who get a Belgian Malinois end up overwhelmed, exhausted, and heartbroken. Today, we're going to reveal the brutal reality of what it's like to own one of the most intense dog breeds on Earth. And if you make it to the end of this video, you'll either walk away fully prepared or ready to walk away entirely. You see them in movies, in military units, in police canine squads. Fast, focused, fearless. They look like superheroes in a fur coat. But behind every badass Belgian Malinois is a human who committed everything to shaping that dog. What you're not seeing in those highlight reels is the hundreds of hours spent each month on structure, on impulse control, on mastering that volcanic energy. If you think you're getting an elite dog straight out of the box, you're not. You're getting a high-drive missile with no guidance system. And if you're not ready to become the pilot, that dog will crash into your life and take everything down with it. Stay with me, because what I'm about to show you could save you from making one of the biggest mistakes of your life, or lead you to the most rewarding bond you'll ever have with an animal. Let's start with the truth no one talks about. Belgian Malinois are not just high energy, they are high voltage. They were bred to run, to chase, to bite, to work non-stop, and to think faster than most humans. They don't just want stimulation, they demand it. And if they don't get it, they'll find their own outlets. I've seen couches turned to snow piles in under 5 minutes. I've seen drywall shredded, fences climbed, and owners bitten. Not out of aggression, but out of pure, unmanaged intensity. One skipped training day can set you back weeks. One moment of weakness can unravel months of discipline. This breed doesn't forgive laziness, and they never forget inconsistency. Here's what catches most people off guard. Belgian Malinois are not a cooler version of a German Shepherd. They're a completely different beast. Shepherds are intense, but Malinois are relentless. Their prey drive is so strong, they will chase anything that moves. A bike, a squirrel, a toddler if they're not properly socialized. They don't just nip, they clamp, with a bite meant to stop a full-grown adult. These dogs are working animals, not companions by default. Take one on a stroll around the block, and you'll be dragged like a rag doll unless you've instilled discipline from day one. They need purpose. They need boundaries. And they need a handler, not just an owner. So let's pause here. Think you're ready for one? Let's find out. Can you wake up every single day, rain or shine, tired or not, and dedicate hours to mental and physical stimulation? Can you lead with calm, confident energy, even when your dog is bouncing off the walls or pushing every limit you set? Can you outthink a creature that can open doors, solve problems, and anticipate your behavior better than your spouse? Because if you hesitate on any of these questions, this dog will overpower you. Not physically, but emotionally and mentally. That's why shelters are full of Malinois. Not because they're bad dogs, but because they were placed in the wrong homes. And yet, if you are the right kind of person, the reward is almost supernatural. A trained Malinois doesn't just follow commands. They sync with you. They become your eyes, your ears, your heart on 4 legs. They'll sense when you're anxious before you do. They'll place themselves between you and a stranger without being told. They'll walk beside your child with a gentleness that defies their power, and then turn into a missile when danger appears. Loyalty isn't just a trait, it's their core programming. But you only unlock that side with full commitment. This dog will not meet you halfway. It's all in or all out. Now here's the part that no one tells you. Malinois don't just form bonds, they form obsessions. If you raise them right, you become their entire universe. And that level of attachment is beautiful, but it's also heavy. You can't leave them alone for hours on end. You can't ignore them for days and expect things to be okay. These dogs feel deeply. They crave structure, they crave your attention, and they spiral when left without it. A Malinois that's emotionally neglected becomes anxious, destructive, sometimes even dangerous. But when they're loved correctly, they thrive. They protect, they live for you. But you have to give them everything. Otherwise, you're setting them up to fail. So what's the takeaway? If you're thinking of getting a Belgian Malinois in 2025, think about your lifestyle, not just your wish list. Do you have time? Do you have energy? Do you have emotional presence? This isn't just about discipline, it's about connection. If you're active, structured, patient, and willing to learn, This dog can change your life in ways you never imagined. But if you're looking for a chill companion, or you're not willing to completely restructure your routine, do not get this dog. Because you're not just risking your peace, you're risking their future. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with one final truth. The Belgian Malinois is not a status symbol. It's not a flex for social media, a badge of toughness, or a trendy accessory to show off your lifestyle. It's not the kind of dog you get to impress people. It's the kind of dog that forces you to grow, forces you to be better. This isn't a breed you can bluff your way through. The Malinois will expose every inconsistency in your behavior, every ounce of laziness, every shortcut you try to take. They don't respect dominance. They respect leadership. Earned leadership. Calm, assertive, honest, and consistent. And if you don't bring that version of yourself to the table every day, they'll know. They'll sense it. And they'll make you pay for it. Sometimes in shredded furniture, sometimes in anxiety spirals, sometimes in dangerous outbursts. But here's the beauty of it all. If you rise to the challenge, if you commit to this journey without ego, without excuses, something incredible happens. You won't just train a dog. You'll forge a bond that redefines everything you thought you knew about loyalty and love. The Malinois doesn't simply sit at your feet, they live in your shadow. They match your pace, mirror your moods, and protect your space as if it were their sacred duty. They don't need words. They read you through energy, body language, intention. They become a part of you, not like an accessory, but like a second heart beating beside yours. And the reward? It's not about tricks or obedience titles. It's those quiet moments when they look at you like you're their entire world. It's knowing that when the world goes dark, they won't flinch. They'll stand beside you, tail high, eyes locked, ready to fight whatever comes. It's watching a creature of fire and fury lie down gently beside your child. It's the feeling of being truly seen, truly trusted, by an animal that was born to guard, to serve, to love, with everything it has. So no, a Belgian Malinois is not a symbol of status. But for the right person, it becomes a symbol of something far deeper. Discipline, devotion, transformation. If you're ready to give it your all, no shortcuts, no compromises, then you won't just raise a dog. You'll gain a partner, a protector, a legend, written not in glory, but in the quiet, everyday moments of trust. That's the truth no one tells you. And if you're still here, watching, maybe you're one of the few who's ready. If this video made you think twice, or think deeper, hit that like button. Share this with someone who's considering a Malinois in 2025. And if you're serious about stepping into the world of elite canine companionship, subscribe to this channel. We've got training tips, real owner stories, and behind-the-scenes looks at what life with this incredible breed really looks like. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Because the truth about the Belgian Malinois, it's not what you've seen in the movies. It's what you're about to live in real life.